What went through your mind? Because me, I freaked out. I did. I was thinking, what is going on? What happened? What went on through your mind? And did your daughter see her father like that on the bed? I know there was a picture that went around.
As always, I'm always there for him when the cameras are out, when the lights are out. I'm always there for him.
And how is your daughter taking everything? She's a tough cookie. She's a sweet one. How is she taking everything?
It's hard.
It's hard. It is hard. It definitely is very hard. Especially being out there in the media and everything being thrown out there. It becomes much harder to deal with with as a little one, as a little child. And have you sought out help anywhere outside to, other than mom? Mom is there for you, of course. Have you sought help just to help fix the relationship for the sake of your daughter?
Sometimes things are too broken, you can't mend them. We can only pray for him. Like I said sometime in an interview, that's very courageous of him and bold to come out and express himself and seek help. However, my help comes from God. By now I would be broken. I'm telling you, I would be crushed. But there is a God I serve, and I believe he keeps me strong. He keeps me solid. I break when I speak about my daughter because I want her to see the father. I want her to grow up with the dad, which I didn't have. And it's hard. It's hard, but...
what are you doing to do that, to bring that
I don't
realization?
take away the fact that she has to meet the father. If the father wants to meet her, I will take her to him. But I want my daughter to see a role model. I don't want my daughter to grow up and see these things on TV and wonder why was my mom and my dad like that. You understand? Because in the safuna kutata wange. That's why I get emotional. Safuna kutata wange. So njagala tata womwana wange abere role model. Njagala twenyumirizemu. I want my daughter to wake up and say, I'm proud of my mom, I'm proud of my dad. That is why even right now when he's going through something, I'm there. I am the ghost that is there that people don't see, but I'm there.
Ghost. Yeah. And your choice of words. I'm the ghost that you never see. I'm always in the shadows. And of course, recently there was then the breaking of his own, like you said, how did you phrase it? He was vocal. He came out and let out a few of his own personal issues, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, after that, there was a video that went round of your sister. I'm putting it that way because I don't know if she's your sister. And then there was a lot that happened. Him coming out, do you think that's part of maybe him making amends, or him finding healing, or him... Do you think it's part of it? Do you think him letting out his health situation, do you think it was part of him letting go of some of the demons that he's been struggling with?
I can't know, but I told him because he didn't let me know.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I didn't know. So I was like, even after all these years of me being selfless, you're still selfish. Because you could have come and talked to me, and get ready for this.
How did that story affect you?
I can't pretend anymore because I'm here crying. It has affected me so much because you can't be that selfish. Come and sit me down and tell me, hey, I am breaking.
How do I
am
handle
hurting. How can I do this? Don't just unleash it on me the way you unleash it on every other person. But then I took the other version of it, and I'm like, that's bold. That's confident of you, But
do you think it was a thought through plan? Was it a thought through Was it thought through, or do you think it was in a moment of extreme emotion? Because I think he's a very emotional young man. I mean,
we all are.
Extreme, like
We all are.
he goes to the extreme in expressing whatever he's expressing. If it is anger, if it is, I don't know. Because I'm thinking, did he think through it, or do you think it was a moment that he just decided to throw out? When you spoke to him, what did he say? Did you ask him why?
He wasn't affected by it, and he didn't care if it affected any other person.
Even his daughter? Did
if he was thinking about his daughter, then he should have come. And not even only his daughter, he has other kids who are teenagers. They are going to grow up and see these things. Do they deserve that? You know, coming out is okay. It is very okay and bold and confident. But I mean, let us not be the last to know. Us who stand with you, who stand with you to the last moment, let us not be the last to know. You know, tell me, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do this. Do you think it's good for our children and all this? So it crushed me, but then the woman I am, I always flip it and I see it in a positive way.
I want to come back and talk about you and where you get that heart from, because, girl, please, I've met strong women, but now you're at a different level. You're still watching the chat room, and I'm still having a chat with Fille. And remember, you can follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook and the chat room UG. And if you're on Twitter, our handle is NBS Chatroom. My handle is Caritas Carisim2. And then also on Facebook, it is Caritas Nalongo Caritas Carisimbi. We're still having this conversation. Yeah, it's moments like these that involve children that break our heart. I know, you know, where innocent ones get caught in between the tangles or the struggles or the tug war between adults. And I think for a healthy future generation, our adults, us guys need to get ourselves together. We need to get our lives together, like really, because for us to raise a healthy future generation, we need to lead by example. And you can only lead by example if you are doing just what you want your child to pick out. But we don't want to raise a generation of angry children. Okay, so the one question, of course, everybody had their own take on that break, and when he came out with it was very bold. Your choice of words. He was very bold. It was a very bold move. But then on your part, did you feel the need to validate yourself? Did you feel the need to come and say something? Because you kept quiet, and I really was proud of you for keeping quiet. But did you at any one time feel the need to validate yourself, given the whole situation?
No, because I know myself. I know where I am in life. I know where I stand. You know, so there's never been a need for me to validate myself, because that is why you haven't seen me come and, you know, throw back. These things are thrown at me, you know. But I never come out and say, you know, I need to validate myself. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I know myself better than anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm human. I break down, I cry, I get emotional. But on the other end, I'm a strong woman.
Where'd you get that strength from, though? Because there are people who say they're strong. I've had a chat with a few people who say they're strong. Even me, the moments where you say you're strong, but deep inside you're really crashing, and you just put up a facade just to be able to get through life. But deep inside, how strong are you, and where do you get that from?
There's situations that come and
they make you strong.
The only option is to be strong. The only option is to be strong. That's where my strength comes from, because what is meant to crush me makes me stronger.
You are so strong. I mean, really, for you to, I mean, yeah, you are strong, and I'm hoping that that strength stays and just keeps you, you know. And then your daughter, did you have any conversation after, during all this? Because I know it's social media, it's everywhere, people see it everywhere. Or do you protect her? Actually, I should have asked you that. Do you protect her against social media, where social media is concerned? How do you balance for her? How do you protect her?
She's still too young to understand things. I love the fact that she loves the dad no matter what. And that's what makes me happy. She loves him.
And it has to stay that way. Yeah. So what are you doing to keep it that way? What are you doing to insulate that? To keep it innocent and just, what are you doing to do that?
I'm going to be the best mother I can be, and if need be, I'll be both the dad and the mom.
No. The dad is still going to feature there.
He will,
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes, I mean, in cases where he can't talk to her, I have to sit and be like,
answer those
it is
questions
like
when they
this and
come.
like this, yeah, you know. But with her, I can die. I can die.
I've seen how she lights up when she sees you. What about mom? Did you have a conversation after all this?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Mom, of course, mom has broken down several times, and she just keeps telling me, you deserve better.
And what do you think to yourself when you hear that?
I do. I deserve better.
And are you doing anything to get what you deserve?
Yeah. It is this.
It's the COVID. I can't even give her a hug. Like, I have to wear a whole glove.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The only way I can protect myself is allow these emotions to come out, so that I don't
bottle them
up
inside.
anger. Yeah. So I can be able to, you know, even inspire somebody out there, because people see me, but they don't know that I was going through violence. They don't know that I was being abused physically, emotionally.
And why did you stay quiet during all the abuse? Why did you stay quiet? I know you're going to probably say you were strong. It's probably that strength that kept you quiet, but a crime was being committed against you. Why did you keep quiet? At least where the violence is concerned, you have the right to speak up. You have the right to seek help. Why did you keep quiet?
But this person would wake up in the morning and tell me, you won't go anywhere with it. Find somebody's paying people to shut you up. You know?
Okay, so along the way, of course, there was a story about you being in rehab. Did you go to rehab?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask what you were battling with?
Everything. Everything. My emotions. Running to substances for you know, comfort, and you know, running away from my problems. But then I realized I'm better than that. You know, I can't run away and I can't live in denial. So seeking help is vital. You know.
So how did you end up going? Because it's rare that you have people self-rehabilitate. Normally there's a hand that takes you. How did you end up there? How did you end up going?
I did. My mom was there for me, but I mean, just waking up and telling them I'm not okay. I need to, you know, seek help and, you know, be okay. Yeah.
How long were you there for?
2 months.
And how do you feel as compared to when you went back? How do you feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is extremely good and 1 is your lowest, how do you feel? When you went in, where were you?
I was devastated. And
now, how do you feel?
I'm free. That is how I can even speak about it. You know,
You don't, what have you replaced with the substance? Because you run to substance for help, for solace and all. What have you replaced with that? What do you do when...
Sanity is waking up in the morning and knowing that there's a child that looks up to me, that entirely depends on me, and knowing that I don't have to hide, I don't have to run away from the abuse. It happened, and I'm here. I'm, I'm a testimony, I'm a miracle. And also knowing that there's women out there who are like me, and if you can pick any small strength from my story, then I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so okay, now moving forward, of course you've been doing music. You went to when did you come out over here?
About 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. And you're still feeling great? You're still feeling good?
I'm good. I'm good.
And where did you tell your daughter you had gone to all this, the 2 months? Did she ask? Because I imagine it was mommy's mommy. Where did you tell her you had gone to?
I told her going to hospital.
Does she understand a little bit of what's happening?
Yeah. I mean, she was brought to see me. She'll come and see me. And every other day I get stronger. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, every other day I get stronger. And right now I have the strength to tell the women that are going through it not to run. Don't run away, face it. And
what do you mean face it? Stay in the abusive marriage or...
No. Face the fact that it's not working out.
Okay.
Face the fact that you are not... these people are not good enough for you, and don't lose yourself in the process.
Okay.
Because that's what I was about to do.
And how do you feel towards him? About him, towards him?
Recovery and freedom requires forgiveness.
It's part of it. It's part of the process.
Yeah. And you can only heal when you forgive yourself and forgive the other person or the people that hurt you. And that's when you enjoy recovery. Yeah.
Are you open to dating again? You say you deserve better. Yes, you do. So are you out there? Are you are you putting yourself out there?
No, I am still a work in progress, and I want to be better for the next person that will come into my life.
What if he comes back and says, I'm healed? Can we try this again?
No.
Okay. All right, so let's go to music. What's happening now?
Music. Oh, music.
I know, that's why you love. I know Fear loves. I know many artists love. Artists love being on stage. It's where they love being on stage.
Yeah.
But then when I see you on stage and how you are, you're like, yeah. So what's happening there?
I have a new album that I've been compiling. It's called City Talk.
City Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
City Talk. And this album is going to be very different because it's honest. I've recorded music that speaks about my pain.
You wrote, okay.
Yeah, my sad moments,
your struggle.
my struggle, my depressed moments, and there's also music that talks about healing, recovery, what I'm feeling, the strength that I've gained out of all of this. So City Talk is going to be a massive one, and I mean, I am each and every day I go to studio and I work on a song. Yeah, so guys, you should wait for City Talk. It's going to be beautiful.
How's the lockdown for you? That should have been the first question, but I mean, we've talked a lot, so much. It's been lockdown. I feel like my head is getting locked down, but yeah. How has the lockdown for you? How has that changed? Yes, how has that changed your life?
The lockdown has also been important because we've had time with family. We've had time, most times you're running, mommy's like, I want to talk to you, like, wait, I have a chivo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, you don't see your family. But now it's, for me, it has been a bonding time for my family and also listening to myself. I've had quiet moments that I haven't been having, listening to myself and wondering what is good about me, what is it that I need to change about me. So for me personally, the lockdown actually locked down all the chaos and opened me to.
Has slowed you down. That's what the lockdown is meant to do, slow us down for us to listen.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So we're looking forward to an album, which what do you have? Had you had any projections on when to launch it prior to the COVID situation?
I am taking my time because it's personal. It's personal. I do not want to stage dates and all that. It's personal. I'm taking each song slowly and personal. And what I know is that I'm compiling it. It's never going to be like any other album I ever did.
I can't wait to listen to that one. I really can't. I mean, speaking from the soul, I really can't wait to listen to that one. Who would you want to work with, though? Someone you haven't worked with?
I'd love to work with Lillian.
Yeah, I'm imagining the combination, both your voices.
Yes,
okay.
Lillian.
Both your styles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love to work with. There are new artists that I'm working with. Yeah. Already, we have songs together. There's a guy that I have to run to after here and record a song with. It's called Guy Will. Then there is Mugaba. You know, there's new guys, you know, underdogs, but they have really good music and talent. So I'm working with new people. And also, I'm also going to look for those people that have always inspired me.
That's very good.
Yeah,
that's very, very nice. Okay. So, as we sign out, what are you going to do different after lockdown?
We are going to go back to the chaos.
Nothing is going to change much in your life, how you spend, what you spend it on. We
are going to spend just in case it comes back the next time and it's here to claim us.
Really?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, we didn't see this coming.
I know.
I didn't see this coming. So Bambi muliaka sente kamwe.
Bakalire wa munyumba.
Bakalire munyumba, bakalire yombobumoli.
Just make sure the rats don't eat the money. Okay, it's been a beautiful conversation with Fie. I mean, it's nice to see you smiling and to know that you still walking the streets. I mean, really, because I kept asking myself, how is she? How is she handling everything? Because I felt like it was too much for one head to carry. But it's good that you have a village to help you walk this journey. And I pray for the sake of the little one that your relationship is mended with her father, just for the sake of the girl. Because like you said, I trust me, I struggle. It's something that I want people to struggle for. It's having to make sure that both parents are present for the child. Whether you live together or don't, whether you fight each other or don't, just make sure you're both present for your child. Let's raise a healthy generation. Thank you so much, darling. It's COVID, we can't hug, we can't, basically, COVID, we get a tima. But we love you either way. Thank you so much, Fio, and we're looking out for you. We'll be playing most of your music also on Next Radio, so you tune in there on 106.1, and we'll be playing most of your music as well. Thank you very much. So as for you, we're going to tell you once again, we've got a long journey to make in life. So let's continue sanitizing and keeping our hands clean even when they lift the lockdown 100%. Let's stay safe and let's continue to share the love and care for each other. Thank you for watching the chat room. I totally appreciate you just being there and hearing from you. So do send in your comments. If you have a guest that you'd want, if you have somebody whose story you think you would want us to share, or you have a story you want to share with us, whatever story, remember, the stories I feature here are not only for celebrities. Whoever you are would love to hear your story. So get into our inboxes and just send us your contacts and we'll be in touch with you. For me and my entire team, thank you very much, you guys. These people who will be behind the camera, we shall see them at the end of the season, not now. Stay safe. Stay tuned to NBS. The news is coming up. God bless you all. Adios. Thank you, sweetie.